Welcome back everybody to the continuation of the dream shed build. Now last week you saw that we removed the 8 tons of asbestos from the whole thing. This is quite a reasonable size. Would you say? I'm starting to think it's quite small actually, size workshop.
I'm not having this. This is a whopper of a shed. It is 18.5 by 12.2 metres. It's ridiculous. I'll add as well, for a hobby shed, this isn't for like professional purposes. This is just to satisfy his tool infatuation.
But since we've seen you last, we've got it all painted, so it's all ready to go. So it should last another half a century. But today's job is the cladding. Look at it. About half the size of what we've taken off as well.
More like a quarter of a size, thank goodness. We've gone for black box profile cladding, firstly and most importantly, because I think it looks sexy, but also because we want to build a black house, so it's going to match beautifully. And there's lots of black barns in the area too.
Say when?
Little bit more. Yeah.
The only thing we're fitting these, obviously the wind picks up, it's going to be like a sail. And at the minute, not too windy.
You'll notice our idea to not use the machines when it's rained hasn't lasted very long.
Good old Owen from Jewson's hooked us up with this again.
Yeah, he got the sheeting from Southern Sheeting, which wasn't a company that I'd actually found when I was doing the searching. I think you can only get to them through merchants, but did us a brilliant deal. Still expensive, mind, because of the way the telehandler arm goes down. I'm still trying to learn how to line up the buttons for things to drop onto. Okay. Whoa! Last thing we want to do is dent the sheets. Lower. You need to tilt. Oh. It's not. Okay, tilt back that way a bit. No.
Jess has got brilliant direction. She goes, you got to do this. Got to go that way.
Yeah, I'm literal. What? How can you not understand that that means tip it up at the front?
Why don't you just say tip it up at the front?
Because I'm doing that. I told you not to put them here because it was wonky ground and we've got hardly any clearance. He never listens to me. Steady, you lunatic. Whew. This is why the jackets come off. Moving high value items makes me a bit nervous. Another job today. Put the ladders out the bin. They're going 4-wheel driving today.
What is pretty daunting though, is the amount of screws we're gonna have to put in. 2,800 of them.
And all these screws aren't going into wood like they normally would on a shed or thin tin on the sides. Our screws have got to go through 7mm thick angle here, here, and up the top there. So the impact gun has got a job cut out for it today.
I'm just hoping we don't have to pre-drill it first anyway.
That will take us years.
Right, come on then, let's get this cracking.
I'll get my muscles warmed up. Unlike the other cladding that was 17 kilos per linear metre though, this is only 4.9.
Right.
I'm glad that we didn't try and do the roof because it's already a bit hard work.
Right, so what the plan is then, is you lift it up like that, lift it right up to the top, and then we need to get it square on there.
Oh, I love the look of it already, John. It looks so sexy. Are we definitely square, 100,000,000%, yeah?
Hope so. Moment of truth. Well, at least it goes in anyway.
Oh, shit.
Well, we're 3 sheets in, and it's not going well because we're having a bit of a domestic because Jess won't listen to me like usual. So what happened is the first sheet went on and it wasn't quite square with the spirit level. So I said, yeah, but the steel framework's not square, Jess, so we don't want to be going off of that. She didn't listen, did she? So we screwed that one in, so then when the next sheet's gone on, it's ever so slightly off there, look. But then it's...
find video evidence of John storming off to the shipping container.
Who just did the I've got to walk away, and had 5 minutes in the shipping container, huh?
No, I think we'll find video evidence, actually, of John storming off to the shipping container and me saying, can you just explain to me why it is that my idea won't work, in a nice, polite tone, actually, is what I think you will find.
I tell her the way that it's not going to work, then we do it her way, and then it's my fault that we've done it her way.
Don't build a house with your partner.
Now she's lost the pen and blaming me as well, look. But she went to bed at 8 o'clock last night, so she's got no excuses for being tired.
I got 11 hours sleep last night.
But I fill you in. It's that time of the month, isn't it?
Oh, John, Jesus.
Nothing like that. Just the time of the month where Jessica gets a bit grumpy, that's all. We're officially halfway.
John got a little bit giddy and tried to say to me 4 sheets earlier we were halfway. I was like, no, darling, there's 4 bays, not 3.
It's a killer with that steel, but you might be thinking it's going to get hot being black steel inside the shed. Well, that's what we're hoping for, because it's not often that we have it too hot in this country, for us anyway. And we will be insulated and everything like that, which means in the winter it'll be warmer, but then obviously in the summer we'll just have the doors open.
Yeah, and we'll have extractor fans as well.
Yeah.
So.
But then when it comes to the house as well, we're going to clad it out the same stuff as this.
Yeah.
Same again. It means it'll be hot in summer, but because we're going to put air conditioning in, if it's hot, it means there's sun out, which we're going to put solar and batteries in. So the air conditioning should pretty much run free in the summer, and then in the winter, any sun out is going to warm it again, which means it's cheaper to warm. So.
Well, that's the theory anyway.
Yeah.
You a workout, eh, boy? But everyone at home's enjoying your bedroom eyes as well. We were so close to getting this side of the shed finished yesterday. We've just got this little panel to go in on the end here, but it's the screws that are killing us. The only thing I will say though is at least we're not having to pre-drill them. But I got thinking this morning that this time last year, we were getting the old Sainsbury's van ready to head off to Canada. And if, like me, you're thinking about a bit of a winter escape, then the sponsor of this week's video, Surfshark, can help save you some money. We saved £120 just on our return flights from the US, and that's because Surfshark is a virtual private network, which means it allows you to change your virtual location. So you can make the booking sites think that you're in over 140 different locations around the world and avoid the location-based pricing that they set. Surfshark also encrypts all the information that's sent between your device and the internet, which keeps it safe from cyber criminals and big companies. They've taken this a step further with their new scam email checker. Scammers and hackers are getting even trickier with the ways that they try and get you to give them your information or click on links that give them access to your devices. And it's getting harder and harder to tell what's real and what's fake. But with Surfshark's scam email checker, you just download a browser extension. And then if you're not sure about an email, you can click a button and it will tell you if there's anything to worry about and if the email is safe or not. You can try Surfshark risk-free with their 30-day money-back guarantee, and you'll get an extra 4 months for free if you use our code TRUEBLUE at the checkout. Just go to surfshark.com/trueblue and I'll put a link in the description for you.
You might have been thinking yesterday though, why were we using the old step ladders when we've got a scissor lift here? And that is because the other day when we was doing the old painting, we took the old scissor lift down the side here and Jess said to me, I won't get bogged, will I? What happened, Jess?
I checked with him 3 times, I got bogged.
So we didn't want to take it down that side, and it's rained overnight, so it's even worse now. So I think it will get bogged. But I have a great idea, Jess.
Oh no, this is never going to go well.
You can get these 8x4 sheet rubber mats, and they're real thick, and they're for, well, grounds like this basically when the construction equipment are moving about.
We haven't got any because we're tight.
They're 75 quid each, so I've been putting off buying them. But yesterday afternoon, I went and bought all these little beauties, curtain siders. So I'm thinking...
What, you're going to make a slip and slide for us instead?
Pretty much, if we put the curtain sider down the side, we shouldn't get bogged. Either that or we'll just slide along.
We're just going to slide along. That's a terrible idea.
And look what else he gave me as well. The old farmer, he gave me loads of straps as well, look.
What, worn out rotten ratchet straps?
Really, eh?
Ooh, exciting.
The only thing is, these are heavy and dirty, so we've got to work out getting them out.
This is a terrible idea. Just use the ladders.
You'll see.
Oh my God. I think it's important to note at this point in time as well, they weigh a ton, they're absolutely massive, they're filthy, and they are stinking. I'm not picking them up. You need to pull them out.
You can't. This is the only way you have to do it.
John, I'm not picking them up. They're rotted.
The poles are still on them, so all I'd have to do is slide them onto there, so we might have to go up a bit.
Seriously, is this your actual plan?
Yeah. Come on, muscles.
That's just going to fall off the end because you put all the weight down by ear.
You're always so negative.
I'm not. I'm realistic.
This isn't actually what I bought these for. I've got another plan for them.
Life with this boy.
Come on. Wait there, Jess, wait there. Wait there. This way a little bit. That way a little bit.
Hey, John, that way a little bit.
Come on. That'll do. This is either going to be absolute genius or absolute chaos.
I'm not driving the telly and the scissor lift over this. It's even on an angle. I may as well just go and get the fairy up liquid and turn it into a full slip and slide. Oh my God, I'm nearly slip and sliding. Ugh.
I am going to have to purchase some of them mats though. Oh yes. Right.
Like that.
Just hopefully we won't get bogged on this bit here. Let's get her out.
Oh God. Worst part about all this is I think it might work. And if it does, you know I'm never going to hear the last of it.
Moment of truth. Whoa.
Whoa, don't hear that.
Flat out.
John.
What?
It's just pulling the sheet. You're not actually moving.
We'll have to pull that curtain back a bit.
Yeah, I know, but you have to get out of the way so I can pull it back. All right. Oh, God.
Come on, pull it back, girl.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try and stand on this if that helps. Oh, it's starting to pull me. I'm sliding. What if you tie this to the fork?
Oh yeah, a bit of rope round there, look, that pole. That's a good idea, Jess.
God.
Oh, look at that. I made that to be like that, you see.
You made that to be like that, what? You knew you'd be in this exact situation.
Yep, look, I made it so not only can we have a toe ball pin in there, this D shackle will go through the fork tip as well, look.
That wasn't a lucky accident at all, no?
That was ingenious by me. Go on then, back it up, Jess, back it up. Slowly. I'm like a genie, like Aladdin. Whoa!
Attempt number 3.
You beauty.
Oh, John, it's bowing, it's bowing. No, 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 no,
Don't you worry about that.
Ah, John, stop. John, I'm begging you to please stop. Please, will you stop? Oh my God. That is so not safe.
Perfect.
That's no better or safer than the ladders.
Look, I can be
You can't
against
even
it then, you
reach
see.
it.
So much better.
You're such a lunatic.
Sometimes I surprise myself how good I am. It's bent it, Jess.
I was shouting at you to stop.
Right, reach in a bit. Let's crack on.
Oh my God.
I know you're probably sick of hearing us say about how hard it is to screw into this tin, but I thought I'll show you the difference between the two. So this is where the normal steel is, the 7mm angle that we're going through. Watch how long this takes. And this is with me leaning on it as well. But where these two sheets overlap, you put in what they call stitching screws. So I'm going to screw through 2 bits of tin now. So this is what it would be normally if it was made out of like a tin shed or wood.
I still 100% maintain that this was a harebrained scheme, but to John's credit, it was a harebrained scheme that worked, even if it keeps beeping in disgust at what we've done to it. But day 2, we have the second side of the shed clad. So there's just a front, a back, and the roof to go on. And don't worry about the ugly red pillars coming down. That's just where we've done them with red oxide primer, and we will paint them black to match, so it will look pretty in the end.
But the reason I've got them curtains is because I need to do the workshop floor, and you can see how bad all the dirt comes in when I bring the machines in, which is all right at the minute, but once it's all fancy, because I'm going to epoxy resin floor it, it's about £1,000 to do. And if I keep driving in like that, it's just going to clump up with more and more dirt and it'll end up wrecking it. So I want to try and keep the machines outside the big shed. So we're going to build the lean-to off the side so they can go in there, but that's obviously not going to be for a long time yet. I did look at getting another shipping container, and you can get like a canvas that goes over the top between the two, but it's 1,500 quid for the canvas and then 1,500 quid for another shipping container. Whereas we've got this steel frame already. Now, all right, the asbestos cladding is going to have to come off, so then that means it's going to be empty inside, and we need a lot of the steels to build the mezzanine and the lean-to. But what I thought was, because there's a brick wall that side and a bit of back there, if I can put the shipping container this side and make almost like a temporary shed in here, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the curtain siders over the top of the timbers and create a roof space anyway.
Do you know what I love about this segment I've been listening to? He's selling this as his idea. Whose idea was this?
It was Jess's idea, to be fair. And all them curtain siders, I think I've got 4 of them, were 50 quid. So, result.
Not bad for a temporary shelter, is it?
Yeah.
Go a kiss for the idea.
You left me hanging. Before we can get on with Groundhog Day and get cracking on with the roof though, we've got to finish this side because this does protrude ever so slightly. So we got a new tool, the old
Shocker.
Milwaukee shears. I used to have an air set, but it's real compressor heavy, like die grinders and things like this. So with this, all you do is just put it in there, and then, are you ready? And then you just put it in there, 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 and then you just Now the reason I'm using this instead of an angle grinder is because angle grinder creates obviously sparks which stick to the cladding and then rusts. I've done it before when we've done campers and that, and then afterwards I've regretted it. So this is a brilliant bit of kit for the cladding. Dare I ask? You want to go?
On a less high profile section, I'll have a go.
Go on.
Oh no.
It doesn't matter because there's capping going over that anyway.
Okay, all right. Should I wear safety glasses that you just had on your head? Typical John. Right, is there any special technique or I just hold this and go?
No. What do you think?
That is impressive.
Go on, do it. No, do it, do it.
Do what?
What is it? What is it?
It's a brilliant bit of kit for the cladding. I have a feast for the eyes for you, ladies and gentlemen.
This is going to be November. What do you reckon for the old calendar?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm particularly enjoying how it's making it short shorts as well.
It would look better without the shorts, to be honest, wouldn't it?
Jeez.
But we're going on to the roof, so the harness is going on. Now, when you're on the old man cage in the telehandler, this is what we'd normally use. So this is like a full restraint, I think they call it.
Yeah, it stops you actually falling out.
Yeah, so you can't get past the point of falling, but if you did, it would stop you anyway. Only thing with that is, if you, say, had a rope that was, say, 3 meters long and you fell, if you think of doing a bungee, jumping 3 meters out of the air and literally that just stopping you dead, it really does some damage to your body. So what you get is you get this little beauty. Now, this is like a seat belt. It goes in and out. This is a 6 meter one. So I can go 3 meters, say, and then if I was to fall, it'd stop me like that. But it won't stop me dead because it's got this little raveled up cord here, which acts like a bit of a bungee. So what you do is, say you were doing a bungee jump again, it'd hit and then that'd give you a bit of flex and then, like I say, it wouldn't do as much damage. Don't take our advice on what we're saying here as gospel. I might have got it wrong because it's quite hard to explain when you're on the spot, but you get the idea anyway. Right, are you good to go?
I'll give it a crack. I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous. I'm gonna drop it.
You are?
Nervous. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Ah. It's a lot of money if I drop it. This is probably a good time to add that John is scared of heights. These skylights are proving it to be a right faff. They best make the biggest difference ever to the inside of this blooming shed. Can we take a moment to appreciate John's super manly, fluffy screw holder? That is my slipper, was my slipper.
Struggling to get them out of my pocket, so just had this brilliant idea. Hang it on a carabiner. Screw away, look. Luckily, the next day, my old mate popped round to give us a hand. As he drives big machines for a living, we put him to work in the telehandler, which meant Jess could help me in the scissor lift. It made such a difference to how quickly we could work, and the progress felt like lightning pace compared to the day before. But as you can see, my mate wasn't so keen on the cameras.
The extra pair of hands still weren't enough in the race with the sunset this time of year, but the amount we'd achieved spurred us on to keep going into the night.
My head touches on my last sheet. I hate to give him the satisfaction, but thank God for these shears. Imagine doing this with an angle grinder. Look at this little spring as well. Oh. Woo.
Oh. I've got this end.
And when I say last sheet, I mean for this side anyway.
What do you think? Looking pretty good, eh? Now, the only thing is, on the other side, because the static caravan is in the way, we're not going to be able to have the same route or method of putting it up where we go down the side here. So Jess is going to have to back up. But we all know the old telehandler has a magic trick, don't we?
It's time to engage crab steer.
I did suggest that we could just come round here and then go up on a bit of an angle, but Jess said no.
Gotta show off her sexy styling.
It's more fun.
Today, we're on a mission, and the oldies are back to give us a hand to get this roof finally done. Whilst the telehandler made the ground look disgusting to some, it made a delightful playground and spa day for others. But with the extra paws and hands, we were able to smash the whole side of the roof in one day and find time to come up with everyone's new favourite game, drone chasing.
It's that bright in here. I can wear my suit that I wore last week and you'll be able to see me, wouldn't you?
Please, God, no.
I can't believe how much light these are actually letting through. Obviously, we've still got to do the ends, but I am buzzing with it. There is a few little things that we'll show you because you might be thinking, looks a bit weird. Now, this bay here, because every sheet is 1 metre wide, it worked out that one was bang on in the middle. So every sheet going forward was going to be a bit shorter. So we decided that because at the bottom there is going to be the mezzanine floor, we want all the light this end. So as you come down, this end panel is right on the end where the steel is. But like I say, because the mezzanine, you don't really want any light up there apart from artificial light anyway. So hopefully that'll let as much as it can in the front.
Yeah, and there is more method in the madness as well. So this is south facing this shed. So your sun comes up over here, goes over and lands over there. So it means that the light is always going to shine that way through the skylights. So if we had put this far back skylight further back in its bay, all it would have lit is the back wall, whereas here at least it's going to light that whole space for us. And we wanted to keep the distance between the skylights even. We didn't want to risk like cutting roof panels and risking rust and things like that. So that's the whole reason.
But we've still got obviously the top ridge capping to do, but we can't do that until we get both sides on. And the sides are looking a bit more harder than we first thought, actually.
There's a bit of prep work to do before we can put the sides on. And one thing I have to say, I don't know how you feel, but this job has been so much
That's what I was
bigger
just
than
about
I
to
thought
say.
it was going to be.
Like I thought the asbestos cladding was going to be brutal and like it's going to be hard work.
Yeah.
This was 10 times harder.
Well,
I can't believe
I'd really built that up in my head. I think a little bit the emotional side of the safety of it and the worry and all of that, plus knowing how heavy that is per linear metre. But this has just absolutely knocked that out of the park in terms of the amount of graft it needs. I was trying to reply to messages last night and my fingers were hurting.
But what I would say is it's well worth it. It looks like a brand new shed, doesn't it?
I can't believe how spiffy it looks, actually. I am
And there's
really
still so much more work to do as well. So the only thing is, every job we do, because it's getting nicer, Jess is now on about painting all the racking that we've got and things like that.
I don't think, please, actually, vote for me in the comments here. I think if we're going to go to the effort of making this beautiful, restored, amazing workshop, that the racking all needs to be one colour and not scratched and dented and messy. I think that we need to make it pretty. So tell us in the comments, do you want it scruffy like John or pretty like me? Anyway, on that note, we'll leave you guys there. We'll see you next Saturday when hopefully we can get this watertight. And don't forget about that Surfshark link in the description.